Smart Self-Adhesive Film Installation Tutorial. First, check whether there are black spots on the surface of the self-adhesive film and other appearance defects, and determine whether the size of the self-adhesive film matches the size of the glass. And check the required installation tools. Tools preparation before filming. Blade, used to remove stains such as pits on the glass surface. Dust-free gloves, to avoid fingerprints and stains on the hand from getting on the glass. Alcohol, used to remove stains on the glass surface. Glass cleaning agent, to remove dust and other stains on the surface of the glass. Glass scraper, to scrape off the detergent and other water on the surface of the glass. Smart film scraper, to make the smart film more closely stick to the glass. Utility knife, cut off the upturned part of the smart film edge. Special power supply for the smart film. Power cord, used to connect the smart film power supply. Screwdriver, fix the power cord on the smart film power supply. Insulating tape, to prevent leakage. Glass glue, to make the smart film and glass more firmly fixed in the glass frame. First, connect the special power supply for the smart film to the power cord wiring method. First of all, we can see that the wiring port has two colors of red and blue. The red is the input port connected to the universal 220 volt voltage to power on the power supply. And the blue is the output port. That is, the voltage converted by the power supply is 60 volts. The power cord on the light film, red and black. Note, the positive and negative poles are not divided, but the input port and the output port cannot be reversed, cannot connect the line, and cannot change the line at will. After the power supply is connected, turn on the switch and connect the power cord of the dimmer film to determine whether the dimmer film can work normally. Connect the dedicated power supply to test whether the self-adhesive film can work normally. Cleaning the glass is completed in 3 steps. First, use a blade to remove stains and impurities on the glass surface. Second, use a dust-free cloth soaked in alcohol, wipe the glass, and clean the stains and dirt on the surface of the glass again. Third, use glass cleaner to further clean the glass surface. And use a glass scraper to scrape off the cleaning agent on the glass surface. There is no residual water and watermarks on the glass. Just let it dry for 2 minutes. The purpose of the above method is to keep the glass clean enough to ensure that no bubbles are generated when the film is applied. The third step of the installation, filming. There is a layer of PET protective film on both sides of the self-adhesive film. Carefully observe that the thin side of the protective film is the front side, and the thick side of the protective film is the self-adhesive side. That is the reverse side. The self-adhesive surface is to be attached to the side of the glass. Tear 1/6 of the protective film from the copper foil. Align the self-adhesive surface of the smart film to the position where the glass needs to be pasted, and use the smart film scraper to move from the middle to the left and right. Scrape on both sides to fix the film on the glass. Next, with the left hand, slowly tear off the remaining PET protective film from top to bottom. At the same time, take the smart film scraper in your right hand and scrape it from the middle to the left and right sides a little bit to fix the film on the glass. If there are bubbles, gently lift the smart film to the place where there are bubbles, and scrape again to ensure that the entire self-adhesive film is free of bubbles after being pasted. when the pasting is about to be completed. At the bottom right corner of the whole film as the end, the operation is the same as the mobile phone film. Use a utility knife to cut off the slightly raised part or extra part of the smart film edge. Usually cut off about 1 millimeter. Installation Step 5. Tear off the PET protective film on the front of the self-adhesive film. Tear it down from the copper foil when tearing it, and be careful not to tear off the power cord of the smart self-adhesive film. After tearing off the entire protective film, check the smart film. Finally, connect to the power source in the same way as before. Fix the self-sticking film line on the frame, apply glass glue, and finally, test the power. Completed!